What's up guys, V here, and in today's video I want to show you these brand new Lian Strimer Plus V2s that Lian sent out to me to check out. So shout out to them for sending these out. I really appreciate it, and I'm glad I get to share that with you. So let's go ahead and real quick unbox these, see what we get inside. So here's the 24 pin. There's the controller. I'm not sure what those are for. And there's the actual cable. That's pretty much it in that box. I got just a 16 pin. They do have a 24 pin for the 3x8 GPUs. My current GPU just needs 2x8, so that's what I got. There's the cable itself, and already I could, just like holding it, I could feel the quality difference. Really, they do feel a lot more flexible, which is going to be great for those really tight curves and stuff. So let's go ahead and take a closer look. So there's that one. They definitely seem quite a bit more flexible. I made a circle just right off the bat. I mean, they feel a little bit nicer to the touch too, so that's great. I think they use like a higher quality silicone on these, and the cables themselves are actually like rubber cables. They're not like the other ones. They had like that cloth feel. These are like rubber, so they're really slim too, which is great. So here's the controller and everything. So with the new controller, my understanding is it is still SATA powered. By the looks of it, it plugs directly into your USB port on your motherboard. I will have a full installation video, so if you're interested in that, if you want to know how to install these, link will be down in the description. But yeah, so this plugs into USB, this plugs into your SATA power, and then the cables just plug into the sides. Not sure, there's like some sort of switch here. There is two options on this switch. On the smaller side right here, that's if you had an 8 pin or a 16 pin like this one. So you'd plug that in here and you'd flip the switch to this side. If you had a 3x8, then you'd flip the switch and plug your 3x8 in here. But the 24 pin goes into the bottom of it. So just wanted to clear that out of the way. But yeah, let me go ahead and remove these and I'll show you a side by side. All right, so I got them out of my case. Here's a quick little comparison versus the old ones. So you can see they're definitely thinner than the actual cable itself, like the RGB cable itself. It's quite a bit thinner. Also, like I said, these cables, they're more like a rubber type of cable, and they are also thinner and more organized than these. I'm really liking that. They're about the same length, I would say, maybe a tad bit longer. So the good part about these, because this part, the cables are actually rubber, you'll be able to clean them a lot easier. Like you can see there's some yellowing here, probably from like dust buildup and stuff. It's definitely gonna make cleaning these a little bit easier. So that's actually really cool. So here's the other ones. Again, same deal here. These are rubber. This is like the texture of these is quite a bit softer. It's a softer material, so it's gonna be a lot easier to like bend and, you know, form. These are so hard to like unbend now because they're bent the way that they have been for like over a year. So these will be, you know, easier to bend, and then they just kind of snap back, which is really cool. And then actually moving these in and out is so much easier. As you can see, I just did it there. Versus these, you actually have to like unclip these and then you gotta really pull. So it's quite an improvement. I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna get back to installing these, and I'll see you once they're installed. I'm gonna show you the software and everything. Alright, so I got these completely installed in my PC, and I went full rainbow mode just to kind of test them out. And I got the software loaded in right here. First thing I gotta say is their L-Connect 3 is by far the best software that they've released. It's very organized. I'm really loving this. So you got a section for my SL fans. Very well done by Lian here. Obviously the control is pretty much the same, just a little more refined. It works better in my opinion. And then these This is one of my favorite things. If you've been following me for a while, you know that I like to do the two-tone look, and you can do that all now without having to plug, you know, your GPU cable into one of your ARGB ports and then this one into another ARGB port. That's how I was getting the two-tone on these. On these ones, you plug it all in to that controller, the included controller, and basically you can control them independently from this software. So check this out. If I go here, I want to do static color. So let's say I want to do blue on this one and then hit apply. If I hit apply to all, it applies it to both, as you can see there on screen. If I select this one, now I can select white, click there, and then click apply. And now it's a two-tone look, and I can do that with any color I really want. So bam. And then also it has, as you can see, 4 different sections. So if I wanted to do green and white like that, I can do that. So that is extremely cool right there. I'm really loving that, because now this gives you even more customizability. Let's say you wanted to do that like that. Boom. So now you have kind of that racing stripe look, right? And then of course you got the brightness and everything. So I gotta say, these are a huge step up from these. If you are in the market for the Strimmers, I definitely recommend those. These are still great. These are still solid. I'm not gonna knock these because they worked really well and they still work really well. Pretty much nothing bad to say about these. They were perfect for their time. They were a little behind as far as software, but they just caught up, and I am really impressed with how everything's going. Now, as you can see there, they have side lighting, whereas these ones did not. I guess that just gives it a little extra lighting on the side, which is, you know, it's kind of cool. I'm not gonna say it's a game changer or anything, but it's definitely a nice little addition to the family, right? I was worried that that seam in the center there would show through, but it doesn't. As long as you have them pretty aligned really well with these little clear clips, you shouldn't have any issues with that. And then same with this one, you can kind of see where that happens, but I haven't really messed with this one. I haven't really adjusted it. I adjusted this one. They're so easy to work with. The installation process is even easier than the other ones. Like I said, I mean, I argue that it's easier because plugging into your USB port is so much easier than trying to figure out if you have ARGB, if you have various things. So these do not require your motherboard to have a 3-pin. So you can just literally plug them directly into your USB port, which I'm pretty sure all motherboards do have, and you're good to go. Install the software and you got some high-end looking RGB. These are definitely very bright. I would say that they're brighter than the other ones as well. Now, as far as the overall product, the overall build quality, L-Connect 3 and everything kind of put together as a package, I am sold on these. These are going to be in my PC for the next year or more until their next version is released, because they look stunning, they work great, they give you these white clips that you can swap out over there, and then same thing for the 24 pin, which you can't even see back there, but if you wanted to swap that out with a white piece, you could. They do also give you 3-pin ARGB, so if you did want to control everything with your preferred software, you could do that. I personally recommend L-Connect 3. I have 0 issues so far with it. I know it's only been first day and all of that bugs come up, but overall I think stick with them. Their software is very good so far, and highly recommend it. Now, if you have any questions or anything that you want to let me know, place them down in the comments. I'd really appreciate that. And as always, a like on this video is very much appreciated. It helps the channel out very much. Now, with all that being said, thank you guys so very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.